I want to ask you this.
Yeah.
You're well traveled. You hang out in certain circles.
That's right.
I want to talk about a dinner party.
Sure.
I want to talk about two things. One, if you're having a dinner party. One, if you're going to a dinner party.
Interesting.
What do you think it's appropriate to bring to a dinner party? What does a guy like you bring?
If I'm going, I'm usually bringing nothing. Let me tell you why.
Here's the fucked up thing. We talked to an etiquette coach. That's the right answer.
It is the right answer because here's the thing. I'm going to a lot of these dinners as, look, a local pig.
Sure.
They're bringing me.
They have clipboards and white coats.
Yeah.
They're bringing me to the dinner party as a local curiosity. An animal you'd point out on a tour bus.
Everybody gets 10 minutes sitting next to you.
For example, this is a local pig who we've brought in here, and everybody kind of pets him. And get the kids, take a photo.
The yak woman canceled.
So really, I'm just it's a curiosity. I'm a curiosity. So no one wants the curiosity to show up with anything because here's the deal. When you go to a dinner party, I think you're there they want to do their thing.
Yes.
Sure.
They don't want to do a potluck.
No.
But if I had to, a raspberry cream pie from Briarmere Farms.
Gentlemen.
Which is great. It's a top-notch pie. Briarmere Farms. They won't sponsor me.
You've asked?
I haven't asked, but we've,
You plugged them enough, I'm sure.
I wear their hat a lot of times.
I've seen the hat. Yeah.
I've mentioned this to you before, I believe, but you ruined me with the Haagen-Dazs, what is it, raspberry cheesecake, or what is it?
White chocolate raspberry truffle.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I could turn back the clock on that.
It's a great flavor.
Delicious.
And it allows you to feel a little festive.
Yes, it does.
Sure.
There's something where you feel a little festive. I think here's the way I look at life now. You got to have a little treat.
You do.
You do. You got to have a little treat, and it has to.
He just said that in the kitchen. He grabbed a power bar. I need a little treat. I came out. He was eyeing.
So it says cookie dough flavor and 1 gram of carb. I don't even know what these things mean anymore. 1 gram of this.
I wasn't out of the bathroom yet. I just heard him talking to himself going, I could use a little treat.
A little treat.
Oh, pick me up.
So I think when you have the white chocolate raspberry truffle, it's a little treat. I'm not being a gluttonous pig. I'm having a little treat.
Yes, a little treat.
That's the difference.
White chocolate's good for you.
It's a little treat.
It's a little treat.
Now, have you been on the other side of that where you throw a dinner party? I'm sure you put out
You're a great host.
Great host.
We got to the infamous summer party.
Yeah,
out
we
there.
had a caterer.
Tim Dillon
We
Estate.
had a caterer. So
We had valet parking.
We had valet parking.
That's how classy this
was
dirtbag
classy.
can be.
We hired this
It's
guy.
$6 a car, but
It was a little bit.
Yeah, fucking whack me out.
you charge me extra for the SUV.
We hired this guy, this Italian chef from Instagram. This guy doesn't show up. He goes, I got food problems. He goes, I got stomach problems. I have food poisoning. A chef, by the way.
Yeah, great.
Okay, this scumbag. So this piece of shit, in the morning of the thing, goes, I can't show up. But then other people came and they did it. They did a great job.
Wow, I wouldn't have known there was a hiccup
hired
on that.
Arthur and Sons.
I remember, yeah.
In conjunction with this guy, and they killed it.
Killed it.
And I think this year we're going to do something different. Every year we did traditional summer food the first year. Then we did Italian food last year. It was like Italian. This year I'm thinking something different. I don't know what it is.
At what point does this party get to the point where all the rich people that you know are chasing Kevin and I around the yard, and we're greased up in Vaseline naked?
Because I have to say, there was famous people, there was we were talking to one guy. He's like, I'm a huge fan. We go, oh, cool, thanks, man. Nice to meet you. And he goes, yeah, my dad owns a casino. And I was like, how the fuck? I go, he goes, yeah, I just met Timmy. I go, what the fuck?
Shout out to everyone at Ocean's Casino and Resort.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. But we were, I'm talking about. We were in the back, right, as dirtbags tend to do. We're
smoking.
We find a corner away from everybody where we can go catch a heater.
I think I hit you up for a butt.
Yeah, you did.
Came and hit him
you're
up.
a good host. You float around. You're
Very
doing it.
well.
And you always come back to your roots. You find the other fat pigs in the back.
Yeah.
Feeney brought his own cooler of White Claws.
Feeney, you forget.
And we're back there cranking heaters.
You forget he's white trash until you see he's got a tattoo on his leg. And it's not a good tattoo. And you go, oh, you're a garbage part. Like, you forget how garbage he is until you see that tattoo on a leg.
Shin tattoo is a bad look.
So I don't know what we're going to do this year. I thought maybe sushi, but then that sits out in the sun. Not
That's
too
no
good.
good.
That ain't good.
That ain't good.
That ain't good. So I don't know. What's a good theme this year for the food?
Interesting.
That's pretty good.
Because,
Go all Greek? Huh? Do some gyros.
Interesting, like a Mediterranean thing. I don't know about that. That gets real sloppy.
Yeah, that doesn't age as well.
Everybody's smelling like tzatziki. Nobody's making out.
Smells like a yellow
That
cap.
gets real sloppy and heinous.
What about a luau? What about a whole pig? Do a
Ooh.
pig.
Now, by the way,
that's good.
I'm thinking of doing Polynesian poop platter.
I love it.
Luau. We get pigs. We get pork.
Kahlua pork, a little poke bowl.
Yeah,
some kimchi fried rice.
We might.
That's pretty good.
And I know exactly the people that do it. There was this restaurant called the Hurricane Club in New York City, and they had these like Peking duck sandwiches and
Now you're
coconut
talking.
shrimp. I think we do a little tropical luau.
I like that.
I like it.
I like a
not bad.
Peking duck too.
That's right. Love a duck.
Good
Very
duck out
good.
there on the island too.
Get it all.
Very good duck.
That's right.
Now, have you had people show up to something like that or a smaller
Yeah, they
affair?
bring a supermarket pie like an animal, and I just give it to one of the caterers and say, "Take this to your family. Take this to your family." I give it to the. I literally give the food to the people. I
Sure.
give it to the caterers, and I say, "Take this to your children."
Do you fake like a thank you so much? You go, oh, great. And do you?
I don't really fake it. Thank you. I
Yeah.
go, all right, thanks. Like it's a quick. It's not like
Somebody take this.
it's not like thanks so much. Oh, you went to Stop and Shop. Thanks so much.
So, are you saying Tim Dillon is now beyond the apple crumb pie at a Stop and Shop?
Yes.
At a catered event.
At a
yes.
you got to go get. Here's the thing. I'm not turning down a pie. If you do something nice, somebody brought some nice Italian cookies. That's nice. Don't go to the grocery store. Don't get something at the grocery
What
store.
about the nice icing cookies that they have?
But they didn't even do that.
Sure. They could have. They could have
Get
done
a
it.
cookie
Didn't do
puss
that.
on the way.
If they brought a themed sugar cookie, it's a different story.
Okay.
That's a novelty. That's a little treat.
All right. I like that. Brings up another thing that we've been
Yeah.
talking about lately on the podcast. Let's say you're at somebody's house for said dinner party or, Christmas or whatever, and you have to use the bathroom.
Yeah,
1, will you use it?
of course.
2, will you go upstairs?
I'll try to go to a bathroom that isn't local.
Sure.
But
not
I think
connected.
I think you have to use it, and I think people know that. And if that's just the way it is.
How would you feel if we were at your party? I had to go. I can't use that one off the kitchen because
Right.
I'm going to embarrass everybody.
Sure.
Embarrass
throw the food
myself. Would you be okay with me wandering upstairs and using, let's say, yours in the master bedroom? Would that be a problem?
No, you can use any bathroom you want.
Really?
Yeah,
Gentlemen.
you could use any bathroom you want.
Gentlemen.
I think it's the right thing to do.
I respect
you.
that.
I think it's the right thing to do.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you could use the one by the kitchen too.
I don't
That's
know
the
about-
help. That's the help in there. They deal with that. They got to deal with that. They got to go. Some guy just came in and took a shit all over this salad.
Somebody let a bear in here?
Yeah. Hey, you're the help. I'll explain it to him. I go, listen, I had a lot of shitty jobs. You're in the middle of one of them.
Keep the Santa Fe egg rolls coming
Yeah.
and enjoy that.
Yeah.
I'll be out by the pool having a parliament.
Yeah. They'll go, some guy just shit all over everything. I'll go, well, get the sorbet and head on out of there.
Save the chicken parm.
We got to load him back
sliders.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Very good.